This is Brand Insider. We take you inside brands, thought leaders, and innovators to discover strategies, insight, and perspective that help drive success in today's market. In this edition, Tesla Part 2, Brand Strategy and Marketing.
One of the things we are very focused on at Tesla is changing the way the auto industry has operated over the last 120 years. It's been very much a focused position where you go to a dealership, they then greet you, and then they try to sell you a car that they have in inventory that maybe the car you want may not. And we don't think that's the way it should be. We think car buying should be fun. It should be enjoyable. And that's why we're redefining the auto dealership in total. What we're doing is we're going into places where people frequent on a regular basis, places where they're used to shopping, looking for new things, and seeing in a place where they're not accustomed to seeing a car dealership, seeing a Tesla store. And that way we intrigue people to come in and ask us questions about EVs, ask us questions about what they think is important in a car. And then we answer their questions and it becomes a completely different experience. And what we do is we have one goal. Everybody who leaves is smiling. That's the goal in a Tesla store. And when people go home, they go, that was really different. I've never been to a car dealership like that before. And even though I'm not looking to buy a car today, when I do, that's the way I want to buy a car, and that's who I want to buy it from. So we're completely shifting the way people think about buying a car. One of the things that happens in almost all auto transactions is there's this price issue. Well, how much can I negotiate on the price? How much am I going to be able to convince the salesman? Then they're going to go get the manager who's going to try to talk me into something. And see, we just completely take that out of the equation because the price is published on the web. The price is the same around the entire United States. You can't get a better deal at another Tesla store. Our price is the same, and it brings us to the reason why we are making this a difference. The reason is because we don't want to sell anybody a car. We want people to buy our car because they want it, and that's different. It's different. If you can get people to understand EVs, understand Tesla, understand about our cars and why they're great, and then they want one, and then they understand that there's no reason to dicker on the price because the price is the same everywhere. It just takes that off the table as part of the experience that people don't like, and it focuses them on designing their car and their interior and getting the wheels they want, and it's less about the price because they know there's no negotiation. And when they drive their car, they don't think about, geez, could I gotten another $200 off? It's never a part of the equation. One of the things we get asked about is how are we going to market our cars? And what we're doing is we're actually taking our new design stores like the one here at Fashion Island, and we're going into malls where people frequent on a day in and day out basis, and they stop in and see us. And that's when we get to engage with them and tell them about our car, answer questions for them. And what happens is they stop in on a regular basis. So we have 6 new design stores like this open today, and those 6 stores in the first 3 months of this year saw over 400,000 people go through them that we got to engage with one-on-one and answer their questions. And that's how we're going to market, is we want to engage with people when they're not thinking about buying a car so we can answer their questions and what's important to them, inform them about EVs, inform them about Tesla, and do it in a comfortable environment that they feel respected and taken care of. Another thing that's nice about having a model like ours where we don't have inventory is that we don't have to try to sell you a car today. So what we do is we can actually build a car for you. And what's nice about that is we have the opportunity to do that in any number of ways. You can come into a store, design your car, and do it that way. Or you can do it at home on the web. So we have TeslaMotors.com that has our design studio on it, has features about the car. It tells about Model S, Model X. It tells about the company. So you can learn a lot about Tesla and our cars from our website, so you don't even have to come to a store, and coming to a store is like the icing on the cake, but you can have the cake anywhere you can get it connected to the internet. And so we have this luxury that other car companies just don't have because that's our business model. We don't have to sell you a car today. And we'll have a lot of people come through our store over the weekend, and I get asked, well, what about your conversion rate? And here's my feeling on it. My feeling is that I'm not concerned about my conversion rate at all because I believe that everybody who comes through our store this weekend will want to buy a car from us in the next 10 years. And that's what's important. It's not about the next 3 days, it's about the next 10 years.
That wraps up this edition of Brand Insider. Thanks for watching, and be sure to let us hear from you. Brand Insider, are you in?